of Earthworm Jim. We are an office plant of GROOVY!
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 Alright. Let's go. We are this.
We might be wrong. If we're wrong, apologies. Go watch the levels we missed elsewhere. But I think
Wrong on what? Oh yeah, we're probably not wrong.
we're probably not wrong, but I didn't bother to check, and it's been like forever since our last recording session.
So I have a story to tell right off the bat.
Oh?
Yeah. So
Let's tell it, bro.
So I got in and ready to record and everything, and Kenny's like, okay, do you want to eat before you record? And I'm like, I'll record when I'm dead, or I'll eat when I'm dead. Which I thought was a funny joke because zombie. What do I do? What are we supposed to... I guess we just can't go.
I've got to praise it.
Oh.
So,
Up. Oh, over here. Okay.
there. And now you can press the switch for me.
What switch?
Over there.
Oh, over there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Sounded like you said hump that thief.
Hump that thief.
Yeah.
Yee.
Is there anything up there?
I don't know. Is there?
Yep. There are spikes. Well, thank you.
I'll just go this way, I guess. By which I mean, this way.
Yes, that way. And I will go this way. Did it.
Did it! Let's see, can I do the thing? Oh my god! I can make it up to the exit.
Oh, but you... Which one am I? Oh. Which one am I? Who is me?
Yeah, I think whenever you die, I'm gonna crouch. Just so that we know who's who.
Goodness gracious!
Yeah, we did not think about that part beforehand.
He
We
said
just
it
kind
again
of
for
were
me.
like,
He was like, pop that thief! That's the one I got last time I died.
oh, how do we do? Oh wait, this is how. GG game?
I did it.
Oh, I see. I was supposed to be a bird.
Did we get them all?
Yes.
Alright, cool.
I cheat launched my way up there and got everything. We're off to a good start already.
Yeah.
That was probably... Damn it! It wasn't an A+. I'm a liar. We're not off to a good start.
Fuck's giving about A+ to me.
I know. Water!
Yeah. I was holding the same way, so I thought I was you. I was like, why didn't I jump? Thank you.
Whoa!
Bye.
So Yee, I have a story of my own to tell about a drunk bitch who lives in my house again.
It's probably nowhere near as bad as you actually think it is, but okay.
It is very
We
bad.
did it! That was awesome.
Yep.
I did it! That's awesome. Why is that even there?
There was a gem there. So Catman just had to protect the treasure.
Okay, thank you. How do I do? How do I do?
This is how.
That's not how.
No. You're supposed to grab these wings and then fly back.
Yeah, but how do I... No, I mean, how do you get it legit?
That's how you get it legit. There's wings over here. You grab them and fly all the way back.
Take that green pearl. Take it.
So just, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for finally helping me.
I just was, you know. But yeah, so Summer is a person who lives in my house, and I fucking hate her guts.
Why?
Because, so last night she came into my room drunk as all hell, and I was in the middle of playing a game with Secco. And so she's like, hey, I need to talk to you for a minute. Do you have do you have time right now? And I'm like, no, I don't, I'm busy. And she just immediately is like, okay, and stays. Like, she doesn't even, there's no, like, anything. She just doesn't talk for a second, and then assumes it's okay, and I'm like, it's still not okay, but...
See, every story you tell about her, that doesn't probably have to do with her being drunk.
Well, maybe not, but I'll tell you for a fact that what comes next did. So first off, she freaking tells me, like, hey, did you know your dad has cancer? And I'm like, what? Yeah, I know my dad had testicular cancer, and he freaking had his balls removed to get rid of it.
Wait, did you really?
Yeah, he really.
Oh, I did not know that.
But they got rid of it. So, like, he went back for a checkup and everything. They were like, yeah, it's gone. You're done. You know?
And then it came back.
And then either he got cancer again, or she just, like, regressed to that point. But either way, regardless of that, she started, like, getting into this conversation about who knows what. I couldn't even give a shit, to be honest, because it was not related to me in the slightest. But then suddenly, just completely out of the blue, she pulls this, like, hey, just stop what you're doing and listen for a second. I'm like, okay, I'll listen. And so I sit there and I'm, like, looking at her, expecting her to say something, and just nothing. Like, I'm just sitting there looking at her for, like, 2 or 3 minutes. And she's just dead silent. And so then... Oh god, that was scary.
I did it!
And so then, like, after a while, I just go back to what I'm doing. Like, whatever. Oh, well, that's a good.
Forgot I can't kill.
It's fine, I'll just use his ass as a platform.
Oh!
Wait, I can totally get you this gem. Duck in front of me? Okay, I can't get you this gem.
Technically, you could have. That actually worked. That's awesome. Whoa, so... And about your story, weren't you still...
Okay, yeah, I go back to what I'm doing, and then, like, 5 minutes later, she finally says something, and it's, hey, listen to me for a second. And so I'm like, okay, I'm listening. Do you have anything to say at all? And once again, for, like, another 5 minutes, she's just completely silent. And meanwhile, I'm sitting here on this game with Secco, and Secco is just like, hello? What's going on? Like, what's up? Can we go now? And I'm just sitting here like, Summer is bugging me. Give me a second. We didn't get it.
Whoops.
I think, like, I kind of know where it is, but I don't know how to...
All complete.
Did it.
Move your feet.
Okay.
You're pulling a Summer right now by stopping your story.
I know. I'm because I have to stop to concentrate on the game. But... Yeah, so, once again, like, there's just this 5 minutes of silence, and finally I'm like, okay, I'm done with this, please get out of my room, and I just go back to what I'm doing. And suddenly she's like, no, my friend. I'm like, what? No, my friend. What are you? No, my friend. What? What? No, my friend.
Not death.
Constantly. So, like, I'm just like, okay. You're clearly too drunk to do anything aside from spout bullshit at me, so I'm just gonna stop fucking paying attention. And for, like, another 5 or 10 minutes, she's just sitting there, no, my friend. No, my friend. No, my friend. And then at this point, she apparently wanted to listen to some music. So she's like, hey, can you play some music for me? And I'm like, no, I can't. I'm in the middle of playing a game. And instead of, you know, listening to me like any reasonable person, she just reaches over and, like, tries to start mashing escape and other buttons on my computer to freaking get out of the game so that she can put some music on while I'm at my computer playing it. Like, just reaches right over me to freaking hit the keys, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Please stop. Get the hell out of here. And, you know, and it's like the moment I raise my voice, she, like, backs off and gets all scared, and I'm like, okay, look, I'm sorry, but you can't do that. And then she just immediately goes back to, no, 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 my friend. No, 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 my friend. And, yeah. So, that was some shit. And so finally, I'm just like, okay, well, clearly there's no winning with you, so I'm done with this. And so I just take off my headset, I stand up, and I just walk out of my room. Straight up walk out. And just go downstairs and go, like, chill out in the kitchen for a couple seconds that it takes her to catch up with me. And meanwhile, while she's going down, I can clearly hear her bump into the wall that's, like, right at the bottom of my staircase. And, like, she didn't even react to it, she just bumps into it and continues moving, and I'm just like, okay.
That's a side effect that drunk people do, and yeah, it's nothing.
Yeah, no, I don't really, like, I wasn't bothered by it, because I was just like, okay, she's just...
Yeah, see, I have to explain to the viewers, Kenny has, like, this weird problem with drunk people. He's like, he gets angry at drunk people, but the only person he's seen drunk is Summer, and she just sounds like a stupid bitch.
Well, normally, though, she's not a stupid bitch, really. Like, she knows what she's fucking doing and stuff. She just is a fucking stupid, bad drunk. Like, she is the worst when she's drunk.
Yeah, and some people aren't.
Yeah, but she is, and that's what gets me.
Yeah.
But anyway, so, continuing on, she finally catches up with me, and instead of actually going to the kitchen where I am, she just stands in the living room, like, waiting for me, and my dad is in there, confused, and just like, what the heck is going on? And instead of telling him or responding, once again, all she can do is say, no, 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 my friend.
I keep getting confused who I am.
Yeah, I'm having the same problem. And so, like, she's sitting here, like, my dad is just completely confused at this point, and she's just constantly going, no, 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 my friend. No, 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 my friend. No, 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 my friend. And that's it. And I'm just sitting here in the kitchen listening to this stupidity, like, what the fuck? Sorry, did I, like, ditch you?
No, I thought I was you, so I thought, yeah. I can't get the boat back. Damn it.
Goodbye.
I don't know if we got them all.
We didn't. There's only 5. I don't know how to get. I don't know how to get.
Okay, we need to go back and get that then.
Yeah. Unless there were only 5 on that stage, which can happen. Nope, there were 6.
I think you've got it now.
So we'll go back for that.
Yeah.
Stage 2. Or stage 5, technically. Okay, so at this point, I'm like, okay, I'll save my dad the trouble of living with this crap, and I just go back out there, and she immediately, without any response or reaction from me, just grabs my hand and drags me to her room, where her also drunk friend is, and he was a much more pleasant drunk. Like, he was there, and he was like, hey, how are you doing? Like, introduces himself and everything, and I'm like, oh, cool, you're actually kind of a cool guy.
See, Kenny, I feel like everything you've told me in this story is you trying to be too nice.
What do you mean?
Well, like, she wants to talk to you and you're in the middle of a game. You don't tell her no. You're like, okay, let's talk.
I told her no, I'm busy, and she just stayed anyway.
And then you tell her, get out.
Yeah, I did, and she just stayed anyway.
And
Like,
then
she is fucking stubborn as shit. She doesn't move.
Yeah, but then you go say to your dad, hey, Summer's bothering me. She's...
I did. He didn't
You were the
do
one that
anything
let
about
her...
it. He fucking just sat there and was like, what's going on? Even though I told him exactly what was going on.
Go like this.
Which I didn't include in the story, but I did tell him what was going on. To be fair. Like,
Okay.
just... She is the worst. That's all there is to it. Like, there was nothing I could really do about it. And so, at this point, she's dragged me by force to her room, and I'm just like, what the fuck even is anything?
No, she can't drag you by force. You don't
Well,
pull
okay.
away from her and you say, if you touch me again, I will call the police or do something. You are bothering me, and I would threaten her and shit like that.
Yeah, but
I
she
will call
lives
the
in my
police.
house, but...
So?
Okay, either way, though, yes,
Just because she lives in your house doesn't mean she's not bothering you and being violent.
Okay, I'll admit that I didn't try to get that forceful because she has an abusive boyfriend, and the last thing I want is to be another abusive person in her life. Like,
maybe there's a
she's
reason.
already got some shit to deal with. I don't want to make it worse. I just don't want her to fucking...
Alright, I don't mean to be a dick, but maybe there's a fucking shit! Maybe there's a reason why she feels so abused. I don't know. Do you know that she has an abusive boyfriend? Or is it her just acting that way around him, and then he's forceful, like I just said, and then...
It's possible that that's the case, to be honest. I'm not really sure.
And it's, like, from what I know, and from what I hear from you all the time, she gets drunk almost all the time.
Yeah.
So...
She has a pretty damn heavy drinking problem.
Yeah.
Anyway, though, let me at least continue my story. So, at this point, like, I'm sitting here with them in her room, and, like, I'm obviously uncomfortable, and even her friend is like, man, you look really uncomfortable right now, and I'm like, I know, and I just look at Summer. Like, this is why. But anyway, and so, at this point, she's like, oh, what's your birthstone and all kinds of shit. And I'm like, I don't fucking know. Something, I don't know. And she just, like, gives me some random, like, gem or something. And I'm just like, here, like, what? I don't know. Some shit happened. And I did not know what was going on at this point. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, she fucking, like, grabs me and is like, hey, dance with me. And, like, puts my hand on her ass, and I'm just like, nope, nope, no. And at this point, that's when it went too far, and I'm like, I'm not doing this shit. And so I just, like, break free of her, I get the fuck out of there, and I come back to my room and just close and lock my door, and I'm just like, I'm done. And I go back to my game, and then she's there for another 10 or 15 minutes at my door, banging on it as loud as she can, and yelling, no, my friend. Over and over again. This is why I don't like drunk people. And I realize it's unreasonable, but this is why I don't like drunk people.
I would love to
I don't
do
care.
this with the gems.
It's
I'm
pretty
not gonna.
unreasonable.
I don't care if it's unreasonable. Because it's just too much. Like, Summer is a bad enough example of someone when they're drunk that she automatically applies to everyone who's drunk in my mind.
Which is not very open-minded of you.
Correct. But that's because I've stopped giving a shit. I don't like dealing with people who are assholes, and that is definitely, like, the definition of Summer when she's drunk, so...
Yeah, so you're basing your opinion off of an asshole.
Yep. And now we're back.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, so in other news, I got Freedom Planet today.
What's Freedom Planet?
It was that game that I talked on... Oh god, this is gonna be hard, like... It was the game that I talked about on podcast number, I want to say 6? It's the most recent one that we've recorded, but like, this is coming out in the future, so that's not a thing I can say.
Yeah.
I could just date this episode.
It's already dated.
Is it? Oh, it is technically already dated.
Yes, since you just said 6, which is the future, but not.
I mean, it might be. It might. I don't know. I'm not sure if 6 is the latest we've recorded, actually.
Yeah.
Anyway, though, it's April 21st. There you go. That's when we're recording this shit. And
so that means the most recent one was the one before April 21st.
Very careful.
Okay, seriously, we missed it again.
Yeah, we did. Go to the other side.
Oh my god!
But yeah, so I got Freedom Planet, which I talked about, like, I really wanted to play this game, because it's like it's kind of like Sonic the Hedgehog, I guess.
Oh, that one!
The
Sonic one that we were talking about.
Yeah. But, like, as much as Jordan said it was a Sonic clone, and I was, like, agreeing with him, kind of, it's really not a Sonic clone at all. So, yeah, it's a game. It's fucking fun, though. Like, I've been playing the shit out of that game today, and it is so good, and so fun, and so fast-paced. And, like, it's got more action to the combat and stuff like that Sonic just never even had. Where the hell is this gem, dude? It's, like, back at the beginning of time.
I should put on my trophy so I know who I am. There it is. Yep, back at the beginning of time.
Back at the beginning of fucking time.
Space and time.
Back at the beginning of time and time.
So, but I'm going to explain something to the viewers. So the reason why I'm doing this whole thing where I defend drunk people is because Jordan and I are normal adult human beings who like to get drunk every now and then. Which, it's okay if you don't get drunk. Like, I'm not saying getting drunk is a requirement to be an adult, but we are adults who like to drink. And... fuck. God damn, fucking spawn me here, you bitch! You bitch! You bitch! You bitch! And, we went out to eat one time. We went to, I don't fucking care what the name of the place is because I don't care. Oh, so you just say it. Okay. I was trying not to say it.
Well, we've already dated the episode, so it's okay.
Well, anyway, we went to Red Robin, and Jordan and I were gonna go to, when we get to Red Robin, we were gonna have a drink, you know? Not like do shots or anything, we were just gonna have ourselves a mixed drink, just something to drink. And Kenny was pissed about it. He's like, no, then I'm not going to go if you guys are gonna drink.
Yep.
And we were like, nope, we're just gonna have one drink, which means it's not even going to do anything. And he's like, no, I will not show up if you guys are drinking.
Okay.
And so we had this long argument, and yeah.
In my defense, not even a month ago, a friend of mine died due to drunk driving. Just saying.
And we were not going to be drunk driving.
Yes,
we would not be drunk or even intoxicated at all.
I didn't even, like, know that. I didn't know that was a thing, and I'm pretty sure he did not have enough drinks to think he was drunk, because he certainly wouldn't have driven if he was.
Who was your friend that died from drunk driving?
His name was Dante Cooper. You don't know him because he was just one of my mom's piano students, but, like, he was a good friend of mine. We fucking hung out a lot.
Hung out.
Like, it was good, dude. Like, he was a good friend, and fucking, he died due to fucking brain damage and negligent cops.
What happened? Why were the cops negligent?
Well, what happened was, he was driving, and he was very slightly intoxicated, but enough that he lost control of the car. And, he got into a crash, and during the crash, he suffered, like, minor brain damage. And then, yeah, like, the cops came, and they saw that he was drunk, and they just asked him if he was okay. He said he felt fine, and they didn't, like, check or anything else. They didn't do anything else. They just drove him home, like, straight home. and he died later that night due to brain damage. Or what it was is the brain damage combined with like the IUD that he got caused him to get in such a state of depression that he went out with a gun and committed suicide just on the street. Like,
That's right,
straight up.
not just any.
And apparently the
But
cops
gold
were
this
like
time.
treating him like shit
And
or
it's
something
worth
too,
the-
because he's black and
It's 10
fucking
gems. But
cops are
that's
racist
good, go get it.
sometimes.
Okay, well, that was very misleading, because I thought you said he died of a DUI.
No. Well, it was mainly because of that though. Like,
The factor probably, I mean, doesn't sound like it factored anything to him getting in a car accident and then dying due to it.
Maybe you should invest in some clothes. You're awfully naked.
Well, yeah, you said he got drain damage,
Yeah,
and yes,
drain
I like to. He got drain damage. Did we get them all? I think there's 6.
no, but we already got everything on this level before, so it's okay.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, like he got, I don't know, something about the car accident depressed a perfectly normal human being enough to where they committed suicide. That's not a normal thing. It's not like he was having thoughts of suicide beforehand or anything. He just suddenly
How do you
decided to
know?
kill himself. Because I know what he was like. He was not the kind of person
That-
who would do that.
How do you know that?
Because I know
People with depression actually hide that kind of shit, and they don't tell people, and they don't make it apparent.
Well, I don't fucking know then. I guess it's possible, but he didn't have a history of depression. So unless he kept it hidden from literally everybody, then yeah. This will be the last
to
level.
whisk you away from this horrible
That
place.
is possible.
I guess.
There have been people who have been depressed and killed themselves, and people had absolutely no idea that would happen.
Yeah.
Like,
Actually,
I think
we need to end it here. Holy shit.
I was gonna say, like, I think Robin Williams. Nobody knew he was gonna kill himself.
We do actually need to end the episode here.
Okay.
So we will see you next time.
There we go.